North Korea is denouncing President Trump's decision to place it back on the U.S. list of state sponsors of terrorism. A spokesman for Kim Jong-un's government calls the U.S. move, quote, a serious provocation and violent infringement upon our dignified country. Also tonight, we have harrowing new video of a North Korean soldier's desperate attempt to escape to freedom as his one-time comrades chase and shoot him. CNN's Brian Todd is here. Listen, this man somehow, Brian, made it to South Korea with 4 or 5 bullets in his body.
That's right, Jim. Now, we're told that he has regained consciousness after more than a week. This video of his escape, just released, is jarring for its depiction of just how close this young man came to being fatally shot just moments into his flight. The man behind the wheel of this Jeep is desperate. He's a 24-year-old North Korean soldier speeding toward the military demarcation line between the two Koreas, about to make a desperate dash across the border. Other North Korean troops are alerted when he drives past their command post. They stream out.
Now, at this point, what has happened is these folks are now on the radio, and they're calling ahead to the joint security area, the northern part of Panmunjom, where the North Koreans are, and he's saying, we've got a runner.
The video of this dramatic defection on November 13th just released by the U.S.-led United Nations Command. In the closed-circuit footage, the defector drives the Jeep into a ditch, gets out, and makes a run for it. Immediately, other North Korean soldiers converge just a few feet behind him and open fire, releasing an estimated 40 rounds.
How do they not kill him right at that moment?
Right. These guys are moving. This individual's moving. So you have one guy who's engaging, who's moving, an individual, 2 guys who are moving are engaging, and then 1 individual, the target, is moving. And you also have this adrenaline rush on both sides.
The adrenaline evident seconds later from another camera angle. The defecting soldier, presumably hit already multiple times, is still sprinting full speed toward the South Korean side.
He knows if he does not keep going, there's a very high chance that these guys will come rushing across and drag him back. So this guy right now is totally dialed in, doesn't feel the shots. He's losing blood. He knows he's slowing down a little bit, but he's got to get to freedom.
In those frantic seconds, another North Korean soldier sprints after the defector. The pursuer crosses the demarcation line, a violation of the armistice. He doubles back.
He's not thinking about the violation of the treaty. He now realizes, I'm a target.
The defector's been hit at least 5 times, but he's alive, lying by a retaining wall. In this heat signature video, 2 brave South Korean soldiers are seen crawling to him. One seemingly raises a weapon to cover them. They drag him further toward their side, taking a significant risk.
They can be seen by the North, both visually and through fire. The North Koreans, if they chose to, could engage this location with fire.
How did this not turn into a bloody shootout with multiple casualties? Experts say both sides are trained to de-escalate in these situations. So why did North Korean troops fire on their own comrade?
The North Koreans are trained to keep each other from defecting across the line as well. So they're going to shoot each other. And this is actually what keeps the regime intact.
The defector's surgeon says the young man had lost more than half the blood in his body by the time he got to the hospital, but that he later regained consciousness. The surgeon says the defector has suffered psychological stress and is despondent because of his gunshot wounds, but at the same time, he's listening to a lot of Korean pop music, watching movies. And the doctor says the defector likes to watch the TV show CSI. Jim?
Just an incredible story. Brian, I know you have new information tonight on how North Korean soldiers who've defected are handled by U.S. and South Korean intelligence?
That's right, Jim. Tony Schaefer, a retired U.S. military intelligence officer who's interrogated North Korean soldiers who have defected, he told us that in custody, they have to keep these North Korean soldiers on a strict minute-by-minute schedule just to prevent them from going insane. He says they have to keep them, watch them 24/7, keep them on suicide watch because they're so disoriented and despondent over having been brainwashed for so long. Schaefer says it takes about 6 months to detox a defected North Korean soldier.